In this video, we will watch how Neymar Jr. trains.
Hey guys, what's going on? Let's jump right into the video, and today we have Neymar training. So the first drill is a diagonal cone weave. Neymar uses both feet in controlling the ball and practices his sharp turns. Drills such as these are great for changing direction and will translate right into Neymar's style of play because he's a very quick and technical player. And now we move into some strength training. This is really important for Neymar because he is a rather small player, so he needs to have a strong core to be able to hold up the ball when large defenders push him around. And exercises like this is exactly what he's doing. He's using a medicine ball to strengthen his abdominals. First he throws it at a wall, and then he does it using the ground while working on his balance as well. And then he moves into some incline pull-ups, also working on his upper body. And finally, he ends with some exercises for his chest as well as his abs. Like I said, exercises such as these are essential to Neymar because having a strong core will actually make you quicker, and he will be able to weave in and out of defenders with more strength on the ball. And here we have some more, core exercises. You can see he's balancing on the yoga ball. And then we move into some common basic drills / workouts, just maintaining his physique, push-ups, ab rolls, bench press, and of course, at the end of all this, a recovery swim. Alright, so these next clips are from the beginning of the season, and once again, we see a common theme of core exercise mixed in with some upper body workouts. As you guys know, Neymar is not like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, he's not like Cristiano Ronaldo. He's more of his own type of player. He's very special in that his physique allows him to be very explosive, very quick, and exercises such as the core strengthening and using yoga balls, to get a stronger abdominal, physique will help him in that he can run faster, he can change directions faster, because he's not a player to, get the ball and hold it up and use his strength to bully defenders off the ball. He's actually the complete opposite. He's very skillful. He's very technical. He can do things with the ball that, make defenders fall over. So he doesn't necessarily rely on his strength because it's sort of his weakness. As you can see, he's pretty skinny. So that's why exercises such as these are crucial for Neymar, because he needs to have, a strong body in that when he gets pushed over, he can get back up, and that he is not injury prone, because we know over the years people kick Neymar and he gets injured very often, similar to Bale, but his physique is different. And this clip right here is his PSG medical evaluation. Every player does this at the start of the season. It's used to assess your physical and overall health. So when you do become injured, doctors can compare what you were in the beginning of the season to what you are now, and they can sort of see what's the problem and if your body needs to recover and how you need to be treated. So right here, this is a exercise for the glutes. As you can see, he's pulling down and there's actually a weight on the other side, and then he's gonna move into some rehabilitation exercises, sort of warming up his glutes before he does any strenuous exercises, because you don't want to pull a muscle. And as you can see here, he was stretching his groin. And Neymar has to do a lot of these exercises because, unfortunately, like we talked about, he is injured very frequently. So, strengthening that muscle will actually help with injury prevention, because when you do fall over, your muscle will be stronger. And as we can see, he's working on his triceps, his arms, and pretty, basic things that every professional football player should be working on. And working in the pool is great for rehabilitation because there's less strain put on your joints and your muscles can recover better while still working. And here we see another glute exercise that also works on stabilizing your thighs, because you want to have strong legs. And this is actually in sort of the start of the season when he was still injured, and he's working on getting back his strength because he hasn't trained in a while, and he's wearing ankle weights so he can experience sort of pressure on his joints that he has been lacking these past few weeks when he's been injured. And here we see a Nike advert. So this, even though this is an ad, this is something he would do in real life. He would zigzag into cones because he's working on his agility with the ball and without the ball. And he's going to perform some step over, some feints, practicing, that explosive speed we see with Neymar. And here's like a quick little video I want to show you from PSG training just to show how skillful Neymar actually is. He is very technical, and that leads him to be able to do cool freestyling tricks. And even though necessarily you're not going to do these tricks in a game, even though Neymar might actually, but it's very useful in developing your touch. And here's a clip when he first arrived in PSG, sort of illustrating his skill. As you can see, he completely got around that defender and then did a La Croqueta pass 2. And here is sort of him juggling at a photo shoot, just so you can see he is comfortable with the ball. Hours and hours of practice as a little kid and training more seriously when he's gotten older really translates into having a great touch on the ball. As you can see, some headers, some thighs, very comfortable with the ball. And here we see some running on the treadmill, nothing intense, but he's still getting a good workout in, even if it's just a jog, sort of warming up and, maintaining / gaining that match fitness that he's been lacking while he was injured. And then biking is also a great way to do this, working on your quads. It also helps with endurance, maybe not as much as running would, but it's also a great alternative. And then we move back into some classic ab exercises. He's holding a side plank right now, and then he's gonna move into the machine, and he's sort of gonna work on his groin area because that is a problem for many footballers. The groin. Leave a comment on the next footballer you'd like me to do. I've done Lewandowski, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Van Dijk. So leave a comment on who else you'd like. Please like, subscribe, and go and share this to a friend. This is great. When I was younger, I would have killed to see some footage of the professionals training. So please share this with your friend, and it'll help them out greatly. Alright, thanks guys.